no, they're gone, and I am depressed about it. The double D's are gone, and I'm not talking about the tater tots, the jumbotrons, the twin towers, or the bubblicious bazookas. I'm talking about double-digit drip. We're down to $9.99. We actually are on a little bit of a pump. We dipped all the way down into this $9.35 range, and now we're back up. We were for a second back up at $10, and now we're below it. So of course I'm very sad, but hopefully by the time we get done with this video, we'll be back up top above $10. And if this video is really good, we might be at 12. Now, as you guys know, I do not feel well. So I drank a bunch of cough syrup, Dayquil, NyQuil, Theraflu. I probably drank a little bit of everything. So it's safe to say that I am in an interesting state of mind. This video is either going to be really great or really terrible, but I have a feeling that either way it will be entertaining. I wanted to put out a video. I feel like it's been a little too long. There's been a few updates that have come out, and I just wanted to, hit a couple of key points that I haven't talked about lately. I'm not going to do this in any particular order, so we're just going to jump around. This video is a little bit off the cuff. First off, I want to jump over and shout out some of the new YouTubers making drip content. That's pretty awesome. So I just went over here to YouTube and through Drip Network in the search bar just to see what came up. This guy, Joshua Elder, actually watched this video, really good one. 106,000 subscribers. Some of these big boys are coming out making drip videos. Now it looks like he's probably been in it for a while, but just hasn't been doing a lot of reporting on it. So this is super awesome. I like that. Of course, this knucklehead over here, Crypto Mischief, 22,700 subscribers, always putting out good content. This video is about his new spreadsheet or whatever that helps like track all the cryptocurrency projects you're in, or all the DeFi projects. Seems super cool. You like buy an NFT and then you get it. So go check him out. Of course, he doesn't need any help from me. He's got plenty of subscribers as is. And then of course you got Drip Farming for Poverty, Crypto NWO. Well, first, let me just stop here. I'm kind of pissed off at this dude. So as you guys know, Drip Farming for Poverty has a good channel, puts out a lot of good content. I'm always trying to do my best to interact with his videos, and he and I, have basically been friends offline. We're in a couple of groups together, and we'll go back and forth in the DMs asking some questions. All that stuff has been pretty standard. So if I got something to ask him, I'll say, hey, Drip Farming for Poverty, what do you think about this? And he'll hit me back, hey Scott, here's what I think. If he has something to ask me, he reaches out to me and just says, hey Scott, here's my question. What do you think about this project or whatever? Like we were just going back and forth about liquid capital. And I say, okay, Drip Farming for Poverty, here's my 2 cents on this. And he says, okay, Scott, here's my 2 cents on that, right? We go back and forth like that all the time. And I just want to let you know that this guy has been wasting all of our time. It was starting to drive me insane, but I didn't really say anything. I just kept it to myself for a little while. And then it finally just culminated and I got frustrated. And now I'm going to make a video on it because I'm hopped up on cough syrup and it just seems like the right thing to do at a time like this. So here's the story, and here's how it all got started, right? Here's where my frustration stemmed from. So we've been going back and forth. We've been friends and in the space together for the last several months. So we've been going back and forth, and there's a lot of interactions between us. And it's not just me, it's the rest of the people in our group. You figure all the main dudes, all the main guys on YouTube that you probably normally watch, they're in there, hey, Drip Farming for Poverty, this, that, right? A lot of interactions going back and forth. Here's how this dude wasted all of our time. One day we're in the middle of a conversation. I'm like, hey, Drip Farming for Poverty, what do you think about this? He says, hey, Scott, this is my price prediction on that. I say, thanks, Drip Farming for Poverty. I think that's a great price prediction, and here's why. Anyway, at some point, I'm like, I am tired of typing Drip Farming for Poverty. Drip Farming for Poverty. That's like 11 syllables, right? So I reach out to him and I'm like, hey, man, what's your name? Like, is it okay if I just address you by your name? He goes, yeah, for sure. And he gives me his name. Super short name, solid government name. And then he goes, but I have a nickname because everyone out here calls me Coach. I'm like, say what now? Everyone calls you Coach? This whole time, you've been making me call you, and all of us call you, Drip Farming for Poverty, 11 syllables. And this whole time we could have just called you Coach? What a complete waste of the last few months. If I added up all the time I had to say Drip Farming for Poverty and all the times I had to type it out, I'd have at least 6 minutes of my life back, which based on how long your videos are would let me get about 15% of one of your videos in. So I know Drip Farming for Poverty means something to you and you're trying to empower the impoverished, but couldn't you just put that in your tagline? Like, shout out to Brandon over at Drip Guide. He could have made his name Drip Farming in Puerto Rico, but that's a whole lot of syllables. Instead, Drip Guide. But Coach over here could have gone Drip Coach. Instead, he went with Drip Farming for Poverty. Again, 11 syllables. I'm mad about it. I just wanted to say my piece. Now I'm done. Please go to his channel and subscribe to it. He's got 1.96 thousand subscribers. This dude deserves 2,000 subscribers. And if I can help him get to 2,000 subscribers, maybe all of us can make him change his name to Drip Coach. That would certainly be a lot easier for me and the rest of the community out there. And I'm all about efficiency and ease of use. So go to Drip Farming for Poverty's page right now. Comment on his last video. Please change your name to Drip Coach. Scott the Investor requested this because he's all hopped up on cough syrup. Anyway, I digress. I'll put that a little chunky in my thumbnail so it's clickbaity. Next up, we got a newbie, Crypto NWO, 211 subscribers. Shout out to you, buddy. DeFi Crypto Talk 1.21. He's been doing this for a few months and his stuff is awesome. Let me just call out another guy right here, Mike the Investor. I am pretty sure that this dude stole my name, right? Even though he has 76,000 subscribers, which is about 20 times more than I do, he must have gone to my Instagram a few years ago and said, hey, that's a cool name. I'm gonna make my name Mike the Investor. What I'll do is instead of the E, I'll change it to an A. So I'm the Investor. That way I'm not confused with Scott the Investor. So I have issued a cease and desist letter to make him change his name. But in the meantime, maybe we can do a collab video. Shout out to Stunna Breezy. This dude's crazy as always. Please go report his channel. Drip Network is not technically on fire, so because this title is misleading, I think he will probably be under indictment soon. Hopefully you guys understand that reference. It's in reference to one of the idiot fudders. DeFi guys, I mean, just a lot of these big channels, right? 10 times the size of mine are making drip videos again. And I don't blame them. A lot of people didn't want to make videos during the downward swing because maybe they didn't feel comfortable getting people into these projects. We know a lot about these projects because we do a ton of research on them, or just like the drip ecosystem in particular. But most people, if these guys got in and they weren't like technically drip maxis and doing quite as much research on them, they're looking at a DeFi project going down and they think, okay, this is another one. I'm not going to promote it and try to bring a bunch of people in because I don't know if it's just going to steadily go down and crash. And I think that's what a lot of people thought about drip. There's only a small handful of us that said, no, it's going to hang in there. And now that's finally happening. So people are going, okay, we found a bottom. We're on the way back up. All these new developments that are going to come out are going to make drip take off, and that's why you're seeing all these big videos come out, or part of the reason. This guy, total clown, my favorite moon boy right here, Kendall over at Crypto Kings. DeFi Life's really building his channel. Shout out to Drip Gardener, he's awesome. Under no circumstances are you to support this channel right here. This is Beach Office 365. This dude loves to live in the past because he doesn't live on the beach, he lives on the marina. So because he's lying just in his channel name, please go report this guy too. Someone call the authorities. Anyway, there are a ton of big YouTube channels pumping out content right now, which is awesome. JC Crypto just sent me a video earlier today where some guy reported on it, and he had like 250,000 subs, which is just outrageous, I can't even imagine getting to the point of some of these guys that have like 20,000 subs on their channel. Pretty amazing, and I think it's good for drip. The more eyes that get on it, the more people want to get in. Plus, if you jump over and look at a drip chart and the price is going up, people get that FOMO. Even if it's just a steady up, that's almost better than if the chart is just going crazy, because people are like, oh, this thing's just going to continue to climb at this rate, and with the 1% per day, we're going to be able to get rich. So more content, more press is better. I love that when I search for Drip Network, I see all these pro drippers and awesome people. Here's my man Driptopian right here. But what I'm not seeing is a bunch of fudsters. Most of these guys are pro drip. There's one or two idiots in here. The rest of the videos are all the good channels fighting the good fight. So shout out to you guys. Today is a great day. Boom. What did I tell you? Even though I haven't published this video yet, I think the universe can tell that I'm making good content, and it pushed us up back into double digits. The double D's are back, and I'm ready to just smash my face in them. Before I forget, real quick, I wanted to show you guys something. Where is it? Here it is. All right, the Drip Garden game just launched. It's officially live, and I think they're just doing some testing here. But you're able to actually click on the link. Let me think if I can remember right by the time I finish this video to put the link down below so you can jump in. You don't have to actually connect your wallet. You just take your wallet address and paste it in here, and then you can play the game. So let's do that real quick. Okay, let's enter. And I think you only have, oh wow, Snoopy. Wow, let's see. We're gonna go with the pig for now. Pretty cool stuff. How do we make this big? Okay, here we go. Now, if I remember correctly, yep, you can walk around using your directional keypad on your keyboard, and you can take your little fat pig around. As you can see, I got a big old farm here. I wonder if this info is correct. Can you see it? Let's see. Plant price, plants grown. Yeah, 797,000 plants, guys. I'm on the way to 1 million. I'm super excited. I'm gonna drink a little more cough syrup and probably play this game for a little while. I checked it out for just 1 second. Oh, I don't know what that is. We'll do that later. What's the home? I don't know what that is either. What's this thing? Ooh, there we go. So check this out. It's got, I think you can like run faster, and then you can also jump. Anyway, this is ridiculous, but it's kind of funny. I have no idea how to play this game right now. I absolutely have no idea. But can we just call out that? Let's see. Look at this pig right here. Tell me that this pig doesn't look more hopped up than me right now. It definitely looks like he's been smoking some of the stuff the stunner turned down. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch his recent video. Alright, anyway, this is pretty cool, and not for me, because the likelihood is I won't play it a ton because I don't have too much time on my hands, and unless it's going to make me additional money, I probably won't do it. But I do think it's actually pretty cool, and the reason is there's a lot of people that are into gaming, and some people that will just like to come in and invest a little bit just to play the game and get involved in this. So I think that's exciting. One more little use case, one more little utility for Drip, and I will take as many use cases as we can get. Back over to the faucet, still above $10. Obviously it's because my personal power over the ecosystem is worth 1 cent. As you can see, I now have 3.671 thousand in my deposits. Super excited to keep growing this thing. I do think we'll see a ton more team members jump on to everyone's team out there. As soon as we get a date announcement for the animal farm, everyone's going to want to get into the ecosystem. It's my opinion that when you do marketing, it drives people to a page or whatever, and they have to take some sort of action. So we're going to be marketing to the animal farm, which isn't open, which is weird to me because people have got to go there and do something. Luckily, pigs are available. They can use the pig pen right now, and they could use the piggy bank. But what's also going to happen is we're going to do some marketing. We're going to drive people to the animal farm. They're going to look at that, say, hey, it's not ready yet, and I'm a little bit confused, but what's this Drip Network thing? Drip Network is much more easily understood. Plus, there's a bunch of great tutorial videos on it to help people get set up. So there's going to be a lot of first timers that are seeing that marketing and then coming over here, investing in the faucet. Teams are going to grow, price action is going to go up, and we are going to be in a really good spot. So I'm going to cut this one off before I get too loopy. Please comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, whatever you want to do. Do not forget to jump over to Drip Farm for Poverty's last video and comment to have him change his name to the Drip Coach. It will make everyone's lives, including mine, a lot easier. Happy investing.